Hi friends. Hello Dr. Miss Raven. Hello everybody else. I was gonna wait till I was done stitching this cinnamon roll keychain out, but I messed up the one part, so I'm just gonna seam rip it while I talk to you guys. Again, sorry I'm here late. Sorry it's not gonna be very long. I didn't get home till like 11 p.m. last night from like California. Hi frogs, welcome. So I'm struggling with the time change. I napped most of the day trying to get myself back on track because from Kentucky to like California, I had to have a layover. So I was traveling since like 6 a.m. that day too. So we made it safely though, and it was fun. We went to Disneyland. I should have a little vlog up at some point. It'll probably just be a video montage, but you guys can see that. But yeah, it's a 2-hour time difference. Yeah, and in part of Kentucky, for me, it's like a 3-hour time difference. And then I have to drive, like where the airport is, I have to drive 2 hours to get back home. Like that's how close the closest airport is. So yeah, it's rough. But we made it. Or some of it, there's some, I guess if you go more, there's a 4-hour time difference for some place, but I don't know where that comes into play at. But anyways, and the sun drains me so bad because I'm so pale. And I don't like to be hot and sweaty. Like, I'm just limited of how long I can get that sun time.
The robots have gotten pretty good at what they do, but they can't give an item a human touch. On Etsy, you can find something handmade.
But yeah, the main thing, the reason I wanted to go live is because like I just now made the decision, like while I was driving home yesterday, that I'm not going to do Otakon, and I will hopefully be able to give you guys more information on that later, but right now I can just say like health reasons, and I just feel like it would be best for my health if I didn't go to it right now, because I've also been so drained from being gone. Like I've been gone almost every weekend since like the beginning of June, because we were gone for Joey's like well, I had like Lex Pride, and I can't remember if I had something before Lex Pride, and then we went for Joey's family trip, and so then we were gone for like we weren't necessarily gone for the weekend, but we were gone for the week. And then I had TrotCon, which I was gone for several days, and then I went to Disneyland and just got back from that. So I mean, I know part of that was my bad planning schedule, but it's not just all the traveling that I've done. It just hasn't helped my health. So I emailed them today telling them, my situation. I did give them more details, but it was just going to be a 9-hour drive by myself because Joey can't go with me because he's got the job and he's got to watch the dogs. And I am gonna have to like do the whole convention by myself. Luckily, I have a lot of friends that are going to it, so I know that they would help me. But it's still really hard because I know that they're, vending for their table too, and they've got stuff that they need to do. So I would feel bad having to ask them for help and stuff. But I unfortunately won't be getting my table, as far as I know, because it's not non-refundable. I won't be getting my table money back. So I'll be out $350. But if you guys were going to be there, or if you want anything, now's the time to buy it, because I'm doing free shipping on my Shopify, on my website, and on my Etsy. Free shipping, the code, and I'll put it in the description too, Otakon 2024, all one word. And it's free shipping, like as long as you're in the United States, and it's on anything. So if you're wanting to get smaller items, because usually like for link hats and bucket hats, you have to pay like $5 in shipping or something, you won't have to pay that now, because that would hopefully balance out where if you were going to the convention, you wouldn't have had to pay shipping. And I usually price my stuff quite the same as I do in person, especially on my website. So if you do want a cheaper option, definitely check out my website. If you've seen me price something different in person, shoot me a message. I'll send you my convention price if it was different than when you saw it at a convention. I decided a few days ago, the next month, I'm going to take a break from markets to prep for Halloween and to take a break in general. And it's good. I should have thought this out more, but I was like, it's summer. This is like usually when I'm really busy anyways, unless it's like the beginning of the year. And if this one wasn't so far away, I would feel better about doing it. But honestly, the 2-hour drive last night from the airport was a struggle, and I could tell that I was getting really emotional and feeling that stress, and it was getting more of the side of I really don't want to do this convention, and I just felt like that was my sign that I shouldn't do this convention. Like, I'm only out right now, I'm only out $350, so that's better for me to be out $350 now than go to the convention and either not have this week to prepare, because I'm also worried that I might get sick because I've been traveling. So what if I get like COVID or something and I can't even go to the convention because, you know, I'm sick, or whatever it might be, just mental drain, anything at this point, honestly. And just trying to get grounded and rebalanced back at home, than trying to do like, because I kept telling myself I just have one more convention. This is the last convention and then I'm done for a little bit. But then I started thinking, well, what if I just was done now? What if I didn't have one more convention? And I know that there's a lot of people that want to get into this convention, so I know that they'll be able to fill that hole. And there, in my opinion, there's probably someone who is better prepared and needs that spot more than me at the moment, and I can't give the, like, the way I worded it in the email was, I feel like there's somebody who could guarantee that they would be at that table than I could, because I didn't know how I was going to be feeling at the time. There's a con near my town that opened their applications, and I don't have the money to apply, and it's the first come, first serve. Oh, that's the worst with first come, first serve, is like, they want the money up front. And it does really hurt, because we're not in like an amazing financial place right now. Like, this was gonna be the convention to get the finances back up. But luckily, my family is going to, like, they're going to be on family vacation, and I wasn't going to get to go because of Otakon. And I still don't plan on going, because that would defeat the whole purpose of me being at home. And like, that's what I really want right now, is just to be at home. I really want to clean the house. I really want to just make my place here again and get back into a habit, because I feel so out of whack right now. And that would defeat the purpose. But since they're going on vacation, they need like a dog sitter. So I'm gonna also watch their dog instead of them putting in doggy daycare probably. So they're gonna give money. They're gonna give me money for that too. And I'm probably gonna clean my mom's house a little bit and also pick up at my stepdad's shop because again, they'll be gone. So thankfully I have backup for income, which is nice. Okay, wasn't sure where I stopped that. I just used my money for restock items. Oh man. Is there like, I don't know how much it is. Is there like a sale you can do where you can get enough money to pay for it? That's my other plan too, is I kind of want to do Appa August, where not just Appa items, but I guess I could call it Avatar Art August, where all my Avatar items are on sale. Because August of 2020 was when I made my most money on Etsy because of my Appas like blowing up and stuff. So I thought that would be a good time too. Since I know my income's going to be down. I can try. Yeah, that says it wouldn't hurt to just try and see. So I do have a little convention this Saturday, which is another reason why I was, you know, freaking out on having so much to do, because I have this convention on Saturday, and then I also have the Etsy orders, because even though I postponed it 3 to 4 weeks, those 3 to 4 weeks ended up being on Otakon weekend, like the way that I timed it. So that works out good because I can focus on getting my Etsy orders out. And Bethany is going to MatsuriCon, and Joey and I were planning on going kind of like we did for OMGCon to go and help her. And I did that one last year, and it was a pretty decent one. It's actually one of my best vlogs, I think, for Artist Alley vlogs. So I think I might, because it's at the end of August, I think I might shoot them a message and just let them know like I'll be there. And if you guys need any last minute tables, like, or if you have any last minute tables, I would love to have one, because I will have my stuff with me, basically. I planned on doing Discord only orders next month, so I have some money coming in. Some money coming. Nice. Yeah. I don't know if someone's rocking out to some music or what. Yeah, maybe we can all really share our what we have in stock and what we're making, and like the deals that we have going on right now. We can share them in Discord, and hopefully we can do like a craft day in Discord now that I don't have to wait for Otakon to be over. And like that's when I knew that I made the right decision, because when I sent that email, I just felt such a huge relief that I didn't have to stress over that anymore. Because I was also stressing a little bit about the half fan art, half original art. And I could have made it work. I was just really worried that I was going to get there and they were going to tell me like I didn't have enough. So I'll probably make a post on like Instagram later. I'm still waiting to hear back from them that they got my email and like they can confirm that they know I will not be there. But I wanted to let you guys know first because I wanted to go live, but I'm very low on energy. So didn't want to do a long one because I felt honestly it would probably be kind of boring because I'm so tired. But these smoothies, I got them at Walmart. Joey actually surprised me with this one when I came home. It's so good. It's like 100% juice and it's just like apple juice. This one's a mango flavor, but they have apples and oranges in it too, and then mangoes. It's really good. I'm also making mini plushies. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could do that. LOL, my Discord people are my Twitch followers. Yeah, for this little library event, I figured, you know, we gotta focus on the claw machine. Even though I technically don't have table space, so I'm gonna have to sacrifice something to be able to have this on the table. And then I'm gonna try to go check out Walmart sometime this week and see, because if the gachapon thing is a little bit smaller, might do that instead. So now in terms of event, I have this little one-day library event. Maybe MatsuriCon. I'll probably be at MatsuriCon. I just don't know if I'll be selling. So there at least will be a vlog of that. And then PossumCon. I think that's it in September. I'm traveling in September again back to California with my mom and my grandma. So I just can't sit still. But now I'm like, I really want to sit still, please. We're also dog sitting this week. We're watching Violet again. And then, like I said, hopefully we'll be dog sitting next week too, to get some extra money.
Wix gives you the power of,
but that was also not that Violet, which is the puppy's name, she's not a handful. Like literally, she does what the other dogs do. She learns fast that everyone sleeps in this house. So they all entertain each other. But I do have to take her back sometime next week. And so then that's another day, like almost a full day out of con prep. So I'm validating my decision. I keep validating it, I guess, or trying to validate it, but I am happy with my decision. So I'm just giving out more reasons of why I'm happy that I made the decision that I did. But I know that this is a big convention and a lot of people, you know, try years and years to get into it, and I got into it in my first first try at applying, and I'm very happy about that. I'm very thankful. But that can't be that, and like making a lot of money, which was the other reason that I didn't want to cancel it, was because of I feel like it is a big convention. It would make us a lot of money. I can't let that outweigh my sanity. So gotta take care of yourself. And that's what we're doing. And I hope that you guys are taking breaks too. Like Frog said, they're gonna take a break. And I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys for taking breaks. Because it's hard, especially if that's your, you know, your main source of income. You just want to go, go, go. And I did postpone my Patreon already for King DDD. But I'll probably try to get those out still by June if possible. I might work on those soon. And then I still am gonna skip August, I think, just to help me get more done. Gotta start making some possum stuff. I did finally sell my Mr. Bones at TrotCon. Someone bought my little possum that I made on that live the one time that had like the bone body. So time to make more possum plushies. I take breaks after a Comic-Con or market. Yeah, I do that. I try to do that too, but like this has been so back to back where it was honestly, I would get home and I would rest on like the Monday and then get back to work. Like I go live on Tuesday. So I definitely know that I need more than that. And just having to remake, like you all that do, you know, your 3D art, like I do plushies, keychains, things where you make it, you have to remake it every time. You know that that is hard to keep yourself motivated, honestly, to keep doing that. Must have been a really hard decision, but your mental and physical health always come first, and I hope you can take care during that time. Thank you. Thank you so much, because you're going to Otakon, right? You were the one that was going to be selling there too. I hope it goes good for you. I do think it's going to be a really great show, and I'm really sad that I'm missing it. It was a really hard decision. I'm trying not to cry. But it is for the best. I just hope that I don't get like blacklisted or anything. I hope that they understand. I do hate that it's not last minute, but it is really close to being last minute. My motivation is my customers' smiles and their pure happiness reactions. Yes, that's always so good. And that's what makes, I think, in-person events so great, is like actually getting to see that. Because like and getting reviews like is really nice, but you know, sometimes people forget to leave reviews, or some people forget to share their what they got on their Instagram story. But when they do, you're like, oh my gosh, that's, you know, that made my day. This is my first time taking a break all year. Oh my gosh, frogs, no. Gotta take more breaks. You gotta take care of yourself. Yeah, I told my friend to, that I was sharing a room with. Luckily, it wasn't just me and them. They had a helper too. So they were already planning. They had this room by themselves, and I was gonna ask if I could join them, or like I did ask if I could join them, and they said that was totally fine, that, you know, we all love cheaper hotel stays. But they completely understood, because I was also worried. I was like, I feel so bad. I told you I would help, you know, split the room, and I'll still give you some money. And they were like, no, don't worry about it. Like, you know, take care of yourself. So that's all. Everyone has been great with the information so far. But it's just so hard for me because I don't want to say no. I don't like saying no to things. I definitely don't like canceling on things that I promised or, you know, paid to be at. But again, if you guys are wanting anything from me, I am doing free shipping on my everywhere, Etsy and website. Yes, thank you. The last minute prep is stressful. I don't think you would. And I don't think you would. It's not necessarily last minute yet, and definitely a fair reason to have a pull out. Yeah. I hope they find somebody. And that's what I keep telling myself, is someone is going to be so happy to get off that wait list. And hopefully it makes their day and makes their year, and that's what's keeping me going, because maybe there's someone that really needed that spot more than I do, and that's what I'm hoping on. I'm just waiting, constantly checking my email though, to make sure that they read it. I don't know if there's a place. I might check on like the Otakon. I know we have that login thing. I might check there and see if there's a place that I can message someone. But I messaged the official email that's been messaging us about load-in, not the like rules of the convention center one, but the one with the official Otakon logo on it. OB. That's enough. I was napping so good on the couch, because that's where I nap if I'm like, okay, I don't want to sleep for hours. I just like want to sleep for like 20 to 30 minutes. And then the people, this would have been like right when I usually go live, which is when they decide to mow our neighbor's yard. And I was like, well, guess we're all going into the bedroom. So I took all the dogs into the bedroom and closed the door, and they still were trying to bark, and I was like, that is enough. Lay down. It is nap time. But I'm very glad I have a good support system. It really does help a whole lot. And I guess you could say I did spend a lot of money on like restock a little bit, because I bought more bucket hats and I bought more t-shirts and DTF transfers. But honestly, those are going to go towards my future conventions anyways, whether that's Otakon or Anime Inc. Like, it's not like they were anything Otakon specific. So I didn't, luckily I didn't buy like ribbons or anything. Like, even if I was gonna get a new tablecloth made, even if I did that, like a banner, I would have used it. It wouldn't have been something that said Otakon, so that's good. Just working on a little cinnamon roll here while I'm chatting. I emailed her a question, and I think it took like 2 days for her to respond. Okay. So, and it might be a little more since, it is close to the convention. So I'll give it a few days. But I'll go ahead and check that website too. And see, but that's the only really place. I did message in the Discord too, and like asked other people if that was the best way to contact, and like how long did they take to get a response back. I woke up at 3 a.m. just to play Overwatch. LOL. Yeah, I am looking forward to playing more games. We finally, I think, found someone that's like willing to DM like a one-shot just so we can try D&D again with our friends online. I spent all my money on treating myself. That's the best. Good. Good. Because, like, this room is a disaster right now, too. Like, I tried to clean it up a little bit when I got back home. But, yeah, it's holding on. Frogs, for those gachapon ball things that you got at Walmart, like with the gachapon machine, do you think that they would fit into the claw machine? Because I'm also tempted to maybe just get the little balls. Because I do like the eggs, but I feel like they pop open very easily. But I guess I could just get bigger eggs.
Whatever your business needs, Vistaprint can print it. Like packaging for tape to thank you cards, or merch from t-shirts to caps, even a logo.
Probably, you think? Okay. I haven't unloaded the car yet. My merch is still in the car. I do that too. Especially if it's a late night. I usually slowly get it out over the next couple of days. Or, I mean, if I have a convention that I know is coming up like that next weekend or the week after, lots of times I just leave the stuff in there. Because, I mean, my stuff does okay if it's like in the hot car or cold car or whatever. So sometimes I just get the important stuff out. Or if I know I have something that needs to like ship out, I'll get that bag out. One of my do you mind? One of my naps, I had a weird dream where I think I was running through the streets of like New York or something. I don't even know. And I went through this like gym or something and cut through the back. And then I got in trouble with this like police officer because I was trying to just throw away like some trash. Not even like a big trash bag full of stuff. I was just trying to throw away my trash. And I think I was even picking some trash off the street, like, because the trash can was overflowing. And they were like, yeah, we're gonna fine you for dumping, because on like Tuesdays before 4 o'clock, you can't put stuff in the trash. So we're gonna fine you. They didn't say how much, I don't think. But I think they like walked away. And I was just like, okay. Like, I don't know where they're going, or they're going to like talk to somebody else or what. So I just left. This is a dream I have. I want to preface that. Yeah, they're like, we're going to fine you. And then they just like walked away. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going. Because I was like, I didn't do anything bad. Like, literally, this is other people's trash. Unpacking is so hard. I need my merch for Etsy orders. Also, hi Bethany, welcome. Yeah, I don't know if you saw, and I'll explain more to you on Discord later, but I'm not doing Otakon mostly for my health and sanity, so that's kind of why I'm doing a short live, just to let everyone know that I'm not going to be at Otakon, unfortunately, and I am doing, though, free shipping on all my orders. Ridley, no barking. He came in earlier today and had dirt all over his face. I don't think I closed the doggy door. Actually, I think I did because the neighbor was mowing. And they will just like bark their heads off the whole time. I've been listening, but I'm at work, so mainly I've been snooping in the background. Okay, good. Good, good. Yeah, I'll probably go to like a little before 5 my time. So like another maybe like 40 minutes or so. I've got a cinnamon roll. Last week I made so many squeakquids though. I think it did come out to be like 20. So I do hope that those sell over the next few conventions. Because I really haven't restocked them like that in a while. Also, I did get bucket hats in, so I need to make some, but I did find a nice blue color that I think will work for blue Pikmin. So I will work on that too, and I will restock. I think mostly I have them on my Etsy right now. I will restock my blue, red, or red and yellow, and then I'll add blue Pikmin and my Korok bucket hats. I think that's all right now. So those will get restocked. Look at him. Now I gotta figure out what I did with my keychains. Here we go. It's so funny, like when you start making certain things, then you know, or you start to notice it more, like with Sanrio characters. Now that I've started making them at Disneyland, I was just seeing them everywhere on people's bags and on their shoes and on their socks. I was like, oh, that's cinnamon roll. Oh, that's Kuromi. Alright, so let's put this keychain on here. I really think for these I should start leaving the top head part open. I think I tried that though actually, and I don't think I liked it. There's also this convention in Kentucky. It's in Lexington, Kentucky, called Otakon. And I saw that they made a post saying that they weren't going to have Otakon this year because they couldn't find a location that would work. So I was looking to maybe do that one this year too. But they said that they are gonna just instead of trying to plan something really quick for this year, they're going to save it for next year and go ahead and put all their work into next year. And then I do have that Danville, Kentucky one again in November. And then I'm hoping that they will announce Omnicon, which I think is also sometime in November. So I check their website every once in a while, and I think I follow them on social media too. But since they did their little one back in, when was that? April? maybe they'll decide just not to do one this year since they had that construction going on. Alright, cinnamon roll is done. I had some Kirby faces done, but they need to be like cut out. So might just make it like another embroidery, like chromey or something. I did have some, I was working on some Fresno night crawlers, so I could do that too. I just need to cut their bodies out, which means I need to get the cryptids folder. Small boy and long boy. I always think I know which Fresno Nightcrawler, like the long one or the small one, people like better, and then it always changes. So I keep just bringing both. And then some people like to buy both too. What are you whining at me? When there's a long and a small, they're like, I'll get one of each. Alright, I'm just cutting these out right now, and then I'll come over and I'll sew them. Enjoy the puppies running in and out of the room. You guys see Violet? Trying to get Daisy to play with her. No, Ridley, don't jump on me. Puppy playtime. Puppy playtime. Okay, hey, don't be doing it on camera. Hey. Don't be doing it on camera. What are you thinking? Get her. Get her, get her.
Wix gives you the power of AI.
Oh, on a good note though, I should be getting my first paycheck from YouTube soon. We hit the $100 threshold. It does say that I think it gets deposited into my account, and it says it doesn't get deposited until like the (22nd) of August, so it looks like the end of every... I thought that looked funny. I accidentally cut the Mothman you like pattern out for the Nightcrawler instead of the Nightcrawler. So this small boy is even smaller than usual. So yeah, hopefully end of August that'll be deposited and I can give you guys like a breakdown of what I earned, what movie, what Let's see. Is it gonna die again? Ridley, show them your head. Look at you. Covered in mud. Yes, would you like to say hi? I don't know if it's working. Okay, come on. Come on. All right, thank you. Is this working? Do you guys mind? Yeah, so I don't know if you guys heard the end of me talking about cutting out Fresno night crawlers. Or if you saw Ridley's face covered in mud. Hi, Ober. Would you like to say hi to them? My big boy. Yeah, so here, this is usually the Mothman one. So for the small boy, he's supposed to kind of have more of this like rounded hip shape, and then this goes up really high, but it's like shorter. But oh well, this one gets to be different. This is so funny. Is she getting you? Get her. Get her. You guys are silly. Thank you guys for letting me know my mic died. I wasn't sure how long that one would last because I think that was the one that I was using last time. Ever since I spilled ginger ale down my computer desk outlet, I haven't got like into the routine of charging my mics again because that was like the charging area that I used. So now it's a mix of like unplugging my ring light and plugging it in to my wall, or plugging it in like on our bed frame. We have like plugs. Thought Violet was eating something. Also, I have failed on everything I made in July because of all this stress. So there will not be an everything I made in July because I just completely forgot, and the main reason is because I was filming on my camera. I was trying where I film on my other camera and not on my phone. So then I got, like, it was so easy to film on my phone because it was like right there, and if I remembered, I could just film something really quick that night before I got done. But sometimes my camera isn't charged all the time. So maybe we'll try again for August, but I'll probably put the like July footage that I did get at the beginning maybe in like my TrotCon video, since I do think a lot of that is probably trot prep. I finally unpacked the car. Yay! We love an unpacked car. Rains is expected to stop at my location. Didn't even know it had started. I don't know who that is. Someone's calling me. Maybe they'll leave a message. Also, I got a lot of sun while in California, and I got my face burnt. Not bad, thankfully, but it's really red. I realize it takes me a month to complete orders. Like, what kind? Like, how much? In, like, just one order? Or is it because you're working on, like, a lot of different things and then you get to the order? Or is it, like, they order a lot? Usually people order multiple. This order is 5 frog keychains. Okay. And does that usually, like, 5 frogs kind of takes you that long? I'd believe it because I know that you do them by hand. So that's very time consuming. Didn't have any in stock. Okay. I did have a layout for my table that I was going to try at Otakon. So I'll probably try it at this library event. And I am excited about it. I hope it works. My plan is, because like on a 6-foot table, I can usually fit 6 grids. But I'm going to take 1 grid out. So it'll be 5 grids. I think. Or maybe it'll be 4. Or maybe it will be 6 grids. I don't know. I'll have to look at it again. But for the 2 grids on the end, I'm going to try to do like a diagonal. So like flat wall. And then think of like, instead of like this, where it boxes it in, I'm going to open it up a little bit. And then zip tie those grid walls. So I'm not going to put anything that really relies on it being sturdy. It will probably just be like bucket hats clipped on it or really light plushies, nothing very heavy or that would, like if it fell or something, would hurt anyone or anything. So I'm excited to see if that will work. To just try to maximize. I'm also am always restocking for markets too. Okay, yeah, so you're like prepping while you're doing orders too. Which I do think is like the best way. That I found works for me is like, okay, somebody orders an appa, or I'm gonna make 1 appa for this person, and then I'm gonna make 1 for conventions. Sober Dober, why are you whining? I also watched the new Inside Out movie, Inside Out 2. It was cute. Speaking of emotions and stuff. And then I watched 3 movies on the plane ride.
Consider this your sign to stock up on signage. Right
because one of them was only 40 minutes. So I was able to start a movie and then finish it on the next one. And that was Wish, another Disney movie, which I hadn't seen, one of the newer ones, and it was really cute. And then I watched Anyone But You, which was like a rom-com, and it was cute. I'm a sucker for a good rom-com. And then I watched Something Borrowed, which was cute, but also they, like, it's like 2 girls that are like best friends, and one of them cheats on the other one with the other one's fiance. And that was like right from the beginning. So I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. It was definitely made in early 2000s. And it still was a cute movie. I was just like, I see what you're doing. I see that you're trying to be cute, and that they were like college best friends, and that like her other friend kind of swooped in and took him away. But also, they should have spoke up a long time ago instead of waiting years. Being like, I love you. I've always loved you. Okay, there's a long boy. Let's see, I think TrotCon video will go up this Friday. And then I'll do like probably my California video. And then I don't think I'll record this little library one, because I think it's going to be very small, very intimate, and I don't know like how much will be going on. But I do have a lot of videos that I want to make. I want to do my sticker one where I make stickers. I want to do, especially before Halloween, I want to add the boy Splatoon pattern for like a hat. So that is something I can work on. I don't know if I should add the tip feature on my Square app. You don't know if you should add the tip feature. I say do it. I've never had one like anyone be like offended by it. Sometimes I turn it off for smaller conventions, just because I know like they're not used to I don't know, you know, some of the people at smaller conventions are not used to like the money and like spending the price that some of these other people spend at like bigger like Comic-Con conventions and stuff. So you do tip jars, and I think that that's good. And like if some people like tip you in your tip jar, then I say turn on your digital like tipping for credit cards, because there's probably people that would like to tip but they don't have cash. So then you can turn it on and they can like leave a tip that way too. And then I just usually say like, it's gonna ask you a few questions. And then on the tipping option, I usually do like the lowest that you can make it. Or like do a custom. I think you can do like 10%, 12%, 15% or something. Like I tried to make it super low so that even if they aren't paying attention to what the total comes to, it's not a whole lot of money that they're tipping. Even though on some of them it can be, like on my hats for like $50, if they do like a 10% tip, that's another $5 that they tipped. So, but yeah, I usually definitely try to do it at my bigger conventions where I feel like more people have the money and are willing to tip. And then, like, if I can't put out a physical tip jar, I don't do tip on my digital one. Not that that really makes a difference, but I don't know, in my mind it just makes sense. I do my tip jar in a funny way. I have my jars with a picture with a waifu on it, and people vote with tips. I think that that's a very good idea, because I do think people really, they get to kind of play a game and also like give you a tip. So I think people enjoy that. I like to do my Lethal Company one that's like tips for the company, and so then I know it gets people's attention if they like Lethal Company. And then I can be like, yeah, I have like the Lethal Company stickers and plushies right here. So it also kind of pushes their eye, catches their eye, and then I can push their eye to another product. Yes, Bethany did Pedro Pascal and Nick Cage tip jar. That one was great. And then I know a lot of people, I think Bethany also has done it too, like if you do like your pets or your cats or something, people do really love giving. It was Megan's idea. I forgot that I did mention that, actually. Thanks. I have this Dunkin' coffee thing. It's like a big container that would have coffee grounds in it, and I really want to make it into a loot book. And it would be a giant, and it would take up a lot of my table. But I think it would be so cute. Just have a giant loot bug, and then there's like a hole in the top of its head or something. And then it'll just say like, feed the loot bug, tip the loot bug, or something like that. But I also don't know how much longer Lethal Company is going to be popular, so I kind of also just want to ride the high as long as I can. See, this is the part I keep forgetting. I don't know if you can even see it, but like I do this little stitch on cinnamon roll for like its chin so that it has like a definition. And when I started the live last time, I just messed it up because I put this piece of fabric over it. So then I had to seam rip it. Okay, I'm using this scrap fabric. Let's see if this is a big enough piece. I still want to try to make some axolotls, because that was like the main thing I was going to try to make for my original art for this convention. So I do still want that to be like high priority on my list. If I can cross this off though, because I did do squeakoids. I do have dino nugs and I have possum. I do have possum, but I have Kirby colors: pink, black, green, blue, yellow, gray. And then axolotls on here, and then Saki and Riku. And I also, they asked if I wanted to donate anything to like the raffle for this library convention, so I donated a link hat, which should be fine. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of them in my bag. But I think it's like kind of like a door prize raffle where you just, if you come by, you just put your name on like a piece of paper and you can win it. And Joey was like, I'm gonna win that link hat. I was like, no. I was like, there's other stuff you could win too. Like, I can give you a link hat. I don't even think I've ever done a recap for TrotCon. I guess I should film that video tomorrow too. It's fast food day. And we usually get Wendy's. And I usually get the sauced nugs that they have now. But honestly, I'm really craving chili. What get you with the baby? I almost sold out of my hand fans. Oh, nice! The ones that you were just talking about that you ordered? That's amazing. At this last event, or are you selling them online too? Both are excellent options. Have you had the sauce nugs, Bethany, that they have? And if so, have you taken, after you eat the sauce nugs, have you put the fries in the container that your nugs come in and shaken them up, and then now you have sauced fries? Because it's really good. Especially for the garlic ones.
Go to Wix.com.
I haven't necessarily done it with the barbecue ones. Saucy nuggets are incredible. Yes, they are. this last event. That's awesome, Dr. Miss Raven. Congratulations. So do you think that you'll order some more? Because I know you said you ordered just like a small quantity to see how they worked, right? So the one thing I am curious about for the YouTube payout is like it says like $100. Right now it says like 101. And I'm curious if like when I get the payout, does the $100 like go away? Or maybe they pay me whatever that date is, however much I have, they pay like if it's $107, they go ahead and just pay out the $107. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. But that was something that I was curious about, if they just like automatically $100 check, or do they wait and like if you make $300 by the payout date, they send you the $300. And then will my like right now, like I have this, it tells me how much I earned. Is that going to go away, or is that going to be like an all-time number? No, but that sounds good. I usually dip them in my Frosty. Have you tried the triple berry one yet? I've been told it tastes like the Grimace shake. Oh, so we did try it. Joey and I tried it at Otakon, and it was okay. It kind of tasted like a berry smoothie, which is good, but not like, I don't love Frosties, unfortunately. But I didn't know that that's what the Grimace shake tastes like, because I never had the Grimace shake. So it's very interesting if that's what the Grimace shake tastes like. Joey liked it. He like ate the whole thing. But yeah, it reminded me of like a smoothie. Like if I was to get like a berry smoothie. I think they pay the full amount. Okay. Yeah, that would be nice. Just whatever on the day that the paycheck gets deposited or whatever it is. All right, friends. Thank you for coming to my very short stream. But I'm glad I did it, because I really thought about just doing it tomorrow and doing a longer one. But I didn't want to say that I would like do one tomorrow and then like feel worse or something else come up, because Tuesday, like I do devote to lives, and like my family knows that I do lives on Tuesday. So I was also worried that somebody would be like, oh, you want to go with me so-and-so tomorrow? So I'm glad that I did a short little one, a little over an hour long. And I'm glad you guys were able to make it. And thank you. I'm so glad that you guys are understanding of the whole Otakon situation. And if you guys have any questions, or if you have any orders or custom orders, let me know, because I'll probably be more open to them now, since I am like, you know, I am passing up this money opportunity. So I will gladly take more money income options. Small live, yes. I love you guys. You're the best. And I hope you have a good rest of the week. And I will see you next Tuesday. And I will see you guys in the TrotClon vlog Friday. I'll probably edit that video tomorrow or Thursday. But have a great week, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hearts, hearts, hearts.